Good morning, my friends and my family. On this day of July 23rd, 2017, I want to test my water from my sink for the chlorine in it and the pH level. I do this periodically to see what's going on with it. Here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to turn on the sink right here and put some water in this bowl. This is the water before. This is the water from the sink before. And then what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to take this right here. See, this little thing is open right here. I'm going to put 3 to 5 drops of water in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what this does is it tells me how much chlorine that we have in the water. I'm going to put this over here. And then I'm going to close this little vial right here that I have for testing. And I'm going to shake it up. And you see this? This is what the water looks like in the sink, from the sink. See the color of it? And here's my chart right here. Here's my chart. I got a chart here, and if you can see the chart right here, if you can see it right there, and you can see the numbers on it, it is, I believe, it's the number 6, which means that anything from 7 down to 4 means that there's akalinity, there's acid in the body, and which brings about sickness in the body. So I'm going to put this down right here, and this is what the water looks like from the tap. And this, if you drink any water, don't drink any water from your tap water, because we know that it has a lot of chlorine in it. It's contaminated. So what it can do is, when we drink this goes into our system and in our body, which brings about sickness and diseases and different things like that. So here's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to pour this out right there. I'm going to pour it back in the sink right there. And so I'm going to rinse it out over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use another solution that will test the bottled water. Right here, I'm going to use this solution, which will show you where our pH level should be. And that means alkalinity. I'm going to alkalinity to be, and what alkalinity means is that you're in a healthy state in your body. So here's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to put this down. Here's a bottle of water that I got. It's I shouldn't have the name on it, but here it is. And I picked it up someplace. And here's what happens. I'm going to pour some of this in here. Right here. I'm going to pour some of this in here, like that. Put the top back on it. I'm going to do the same procedure. I'm going to take this. I'm going to unscrew this. I'm going to put about 3 to 5 drops of water in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 5 drops of water in there. This is the solution for testing the water. So I'm going to close this up right now. Shake it up. This is what this water looks like from this bottle right here. This water, it's not too bad. It's about a, I would say it's about a Well, I would say it's neutral. If you look at this chart here, let me just turn this chart around to you, right here, and you measure it up against it. See right here? I would think that that's kind of a neutral. This chart is so big right here. See right there? If you can see these colors right there, I would say this is neutral, which is not too bad. And I picked this up from my dentist's office. And this is what our bodies pretty much, you know, is supposed to be between 7.5 and up. So this is what it looks like. Okay? So let me pour this out over here. I'm going to pour it out. I'm going to rinse this out. Rinse it out a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is what usually happens is that when your body is alkalined, what these little sachets in this bottle right here, this will bring your body up to alkalinity. It contains the electrolytes that our bodies need, the magnesium, potassium, and everything that we need in this little bottle. And so what you do is, when you get, these are like tea bags. I'm sorry, I'm putting my hand over it. These are like, we call them sachets, but they're a tea bag, like a tea bag when you make tea. And what they were harvested from Okinawa in Japan, where the people live to be 120 years old. So let's see what happens using these. Let's see what happens when you use these in water. I'm going to unscrew this, put this over here, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of this in here and see what happens here. I'm going to put this over here, and now I'm going to take some of this solution here and see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to put some solution in here. Close this up. Put it back over here. Remember, this is from that bottle that had the sachet in it. So I'm going to close this up. You see that? It's in the purple. It's in the purple, and this is where, this is what this, when you have the sachet in your water, this is what your water, this is what the water looks like. And when you put the sachet in it, it's like this. And ideally, this is what your body should be, and like a 7 is in the purple, which means health. So here, right here, I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to put this back up on the water like this. So when you drink these, that's what happens to our bodies. These, even that little, you know, when we drink, when we put a tea bag in our water, and it turns the color in the water, the tea, and we drink it. And depending on what kind of tea it is either calms our bodies down, like the chamomile will relax your body, and then the green tea is for health, and it tells you that the green tea a lot of times, you know. So here we go. I'm going to put this back over here. And periodically what I do is I test my saliva. And if this turns purple, means this color. If it turns this color, that means that that I'm on a healthy road. But if it turns yellow, this is in the 6, which is a yellow color. I'll show this up. If it's in a yellow color, that means I have some sickness in my body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up some saliva, and then I'm going to put this under my tongue. Have it on my tongue. Let it set for about, just saturate it. And then I'm going to take it out of my tongue. As you can see, maybe I didn't let it stay in there long enough. As you can see, it's in the purple. You have to let it stay in there long enough. See that? About like this. See how this looks? Okay. Sometimes it comes out a little bit more purple. Maybe I didn't let it stay long enough to saturate. But this is what you need. You need to be this. You see what color it was before, but it turns out like this when you put it under your tongue. So I just want everybody to know that this is what you need right here. If you don't have the money to buy one of those expensive machines to put onto your tap water to filter it out, or get something, but I would encourage you to do this. And I have the opportunity to set up a website. I pay the postage, and what you can do is get this at wholesale price. And this is what I do. I get it each month at wholesale price. So if you want me to do it, just call me up at 203-360. I'm sorry, I forget my own number sometimes. It's 203-308-1360, or my direct line is 203-844-0602. If you want to get some of these, or just let me know, and I can give me your name, address, telephone number, and email address, and I will set up one of these for you so that you can order it and you can be in good health. And that's all we're trying to do, is bring people into good health, because these insurances are not doing it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.